Alright, so today I'm out here at Norman Archery, just trying to get some practice rounds in. I kind of went over my notes from everything I want to look at over the weekend, so I'm going to try and, change my form up a little bit, kind of relax a little bit, but the biggest thing I'm going to go into is making sure to keep that timing. That's really the big focus for today, is to shoot with the timing. So I want to make sure that I'm firing every shot off in the same way, in the same sequence of time. So pretty much today's a tempo day, so thanks for joining in. I'm realizing my follow through, my bow arm, is just dropping. I'm just doing weird things with it. When I'm holding it straight and steady, I'm getting some great shots, great consistency, everything else. But then if I don't focus on it, I just get some crazy stuff. So another training round. So we got 10 feet. So doing all right. I'm happy with it. I'm not really good at Vegas face, but I need to focus on keeping the arm out. So that'll be the focus for the rest of it. As per usual, I just kind of wanted to reflect on the training I did yesterday, kind of the things that I was proud of and things that may or may not have worked. The biggest thing that I liked that I did is I focused on the tempo. I really didn't care where the arrows led, even though in the video it's mostly just arrows hitting the target. But I think that's because my mind was so set on just following the tempo. The big thing I did notice that I need to remember going forward, and a mental note for me, is when I kept my eye tight on the target and didn't stop, didn't deviate, and just pulled straight through, then I would hit a bullseye every single time. Anytime I do something different, like if I blinked, or if I shrugged, or if I just kind of pulled and wasn't really paying attention, that's when I would get like those right shots. The lower shots really was just my form going down. So you can see in the later shots where my form started to degrade, and that's kind of what I wanted to see too. What would happen if I kept shooting? Where did the form start to fall apart? Where did my musculature start to break down? I really kind of saw those pieces too. But what's interesting is if you kept the tempo, you could still keep the same shot rhythm. So you could see and feel your body kind of breaking down and where things got weaker, but you knew you could still make that shot with just some smaller adjustments. You could tell easier what small piece was different because you're just shooting the same tempo every single time. So something slight like the way I started to notice the way I was gripping my release was a little bit different, a little more weight between the fingers each time. So it was interesting how that happened. So this week when we go into league night, I'm gonna try and shoot the tempo. So score may do good, score may do bad, but that's not what I'm keying in on. I'm keying in on firing the tempo, keeping the tempo, and being keen on where the tempo is at. If that tempo gives me a 300, great, but ultimately it only matters how I do it in firing in the right sequence and honing that sequence like I was doing during the training. All right, thanks for watching this weekend. Hopefully I'll see you on week 2 on Thursday.